Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The BICE ECEL welcomes you to the next task of the National Entrepreneurship Challenge. Now, this task involves the organizing of a pitching workshop. We hereby have some speakers with us who would present their ideas to the judging panel. The judges are Dr. Sandesh Tripathi, Mr. Nitin Chambal, and Ms. Sheenu Agarwal. We are thankful to our judges for sparing their valuable time to judge the event, where the speakers will be judged on the following basic 3 points. First is the idea, second, the feasibility of the model, and third is their business plan. I hereby call upon the first presenter, that is Archit Sharma.
Good afternoon, respected judges, seniors, and my classmates. I will be presenting my B plan on freelance writing. Freelance writing, writing in other artistic fields. Freelance and its derivative terms are often reserved for workers who initiate work on their own. If writing is your ultimate hobby, you can pursue it with it will be a perfect combination of passion and business. The initial steps will be business idea generation, business plan preparation, startup and growth, and then established company. Executive summary. My executive summary will be that I am sole proprietor in my business operating from the study of my home. The goal is to build as inexpensively as possible, with as little debt as possible. Objectives will be to increase my skill level by trying new types of projects and working in many disciplines to which I am not yet been exposed. To learn and grow professionally by taking advantage of courses, seminars and workshops in my field. To learn and grow personally by meeting my goals and objectives each year. To generate profit through better utilizing tools, resources available with the aim of 20% profit after the first year. Maintain excellent customer service would be my first priority. Increase my client base and have sufficient, that is there strong needs for the service of my business, which will allow me to expand and grow my business. Startup cost and funding. This business will be basically run on cash services. I will have a separate checking account for the business and all its spends will be handled through it. This is the easiest way to track the funds that will be coming in and coming out. My general cost per hour will be 300 rupees per plus the expenses in the first and the second years. It will rise up to 450 in the third year. Startup expenses would include about advertising, that one I will spend on, internet connection, rental, letterheads, business card, which will sum up to 12,500 rupees. Marketing. I will be doing the marketing about my project through advertising, newspapers, internet and magazines. The competition that the new startups face would be, we would not be able to differentiate ourselves in crowded markets of writers. Many writing assignments are short term due to which income is very less. It can be challenging to find consistent writing work that pays well, especially when we are just beginners. Goals and solutions. Establishment of myself as an expert in a particular field to increase around 80 to 82,000 by the end of the year. Increase in number of clients. That will be another priority that I will be looking for. Making clients in the neighboring state. For example, that I will be working in Uttarakhand. Then I would like to grow my business and expand it to Uttar Pradesh or Himachal Pradesh according to my needs. Then lastly would be the creation of a workspace for a more professional outlook. And the solution that I would be doing for this would be blogging to promote freelancing work, joining communities that will be supporting freelancing, registering on freelance job board, and by not giving up. The timeline would be, first would be the initialization of the work, secondly would be increasing the number of clients, thirdly would be earning about 85 to 82,000 by the end of the year, and then by the next year I will be trying to make clients in other states, and by the end of the year I will be getting a workspace for myself and my colleagues who will be working with me. Thank you.
Great plan, Mr. Archit. Quite feasible indeed. Now, the rest is upon the judges to judge. And now call upon the next speaker, Shubham.
Hello everyone, respected jury members. I, Shubham Bhatt, is here to present a business plan on e-commerce link. The official name of the e-commerce link is aapkaonlinebazaar.com. It will be an online shopping portal especially designed for the hilly areas. Being from a small hill station, I personally have encountered many problems while on way with the online purchases. The big issue in the market have no appropriate model for delivering the product in the right time. So this is where I decided to grab the opportunity, and the AapkaOnlineBazaar.com came into existence. Well, let me first tell you what an e-commerce is. Electronic commerce, commonly known as an e-commerce or e-commerce, is trading products or services using computer networks such as the internet. Electronic commerce draws technologies such as mobile commerce, electronic fund transfer, supply chain management, internet marketing, online transaction processing, electronic data interchange, inventory management systems, and automated data collection systems. Next. What we are? We are an online shopping portal especially for the hilly areas. Being from a hill station, we are well aware of the fact that the prominent businesses in the market have no reach over there. So we will be providing the people over here the first ever experience of market at your doorstep. E-commerce, it's trending. At least 1 in every 9 students graduating from the 2015 batch across IITs is likely to join an e-commerce firm startup. 4 big players of the e-commerce sector, Flipkart, Ola Cabs, Snapdeal, and Housing.com alone will make around 670 offers at IIT campuses. These 4 companies had only 2,213 graduation last year, or 215% increase this year. An estimated 800 new ventures launched every year. Why we, when there are big fish in the market? A separate wing in each and every 6 so as to deliver the product in time. 24/7 support online and offline. We will be organizing awareness programs regarding basic computer and online knowledge for the people. A bit of social work indeed. Reach at each and every single doorstep of the hilly areas, be it a distant village or a town. Revenue model. We are going to act as a wholesalers by directly buying the assets from the respective companies and providing the people of hills those things at their doorsteps on demand. We will sell advertising spaces on the website so as to generate revenue from big advertising firms like Google AdSense, Media.net, Infolinks, etc. As it is directly related to the website traffic, a blogging thing. We will be implementing affiliate marketing on our website so as to generate revenue through commission. Roadmap to revenue generation. Building a brand value, advertising. For a business to be successful, there is an immense need to be a name among the supposed to be customers. For this to happen, advertising is a damn necessary thing. From this, we will get to know who you are, and what you do. Building relationship with the customers by providing them a neat, polite, and quality transaction. We exist because they exist. Customer satisfaction. Customers are the king, so complete customer satisfaction is going to be our prime focus. Innovative marketing strategies and adopting the new trends in the market and modifying it accordingly is a thing which we will be considering while moving ahead. Competition revenue model. We live in a competition in future. If you are not willing to deal with it, you will have to deal with it, forcefully or willingly. So it's better to do it willingly and with all your joy into it. There should be a competition, but it must be healthy. We will provide the customers a hustle-free and error-free service at their doorstep. We will try our level best so as to deliver the desired product in time. It's going to be economical both for the customers and us. Initial investment would be 20 to 25 lakh. Thank you.
Great plan, Mr. Shubham, taking the region into consideration with the wonderful tagline, we exist because they exist. Okay, I now call upon the next speaker, Rajni, please.
Good afternoon, respected judges and the audience present here. I am presenting a business plan of taxi services. This business plan presents an innovative system for organizing and running a taxi service. The mission of the Yellow Line cab service is to serve the general public in a fair and honest way. People of the hills are fully aware of the lack of transportation that is available to them. Here I propose a plan that will not only provide effective transportation but will also reduce the waiting time. Executive summary. The main aim of the Yellow Line cab service is to work with the people of Uttarakhand to create a healthy and optimistic environment that will facilitate and pave the way for more employment opportunities and by creating sustainable jobs for the people. Being a startup, we will initially have to face many difficulties, but with a good business plan and well-researched revenue model, we are bound to succeed. In place of introducing new taxis, we will get all the present cab drivers together and give them monthly wages, a facility presently not available to them. This will provide them a job security and will also reduce our competition. Not just taxi service, but package, delivery and other type of transportation such as GoBus, a federal sponsored program, and even Grand Cab, transportation for elderly type services. taxi service will be located in Bhimtal, Nainital, in an office located in Vikas Bhawan. Drivers will be provided with a uniform that will be comfortable, and this will also favorable factors. Opening of many institutes, office and schools, and the changing lifestyles has opened new corridors for the taxi services. The entire area has a low unemployment rate and diversified economy. Overhead is reduced enormously, while the company, when the company does not have to own and operate a fleet of vehicles. The saving on maintenance costs alone justifies using the tactic. Drivers take care of their own vehicles. There is no hassle associated with keeping vehicles on the road and no responsibility for ensuring cleanliness. Marketing. I will be marketing my company using the following methods: advertising the company, newspaper articles, internet and magazines. Next. Startup and cost funding. The best possible way will be on cash basis. For every vehicle type, I will have basic rates, and the night haul rates will also be different. But the minimum chargeable kilometers will be same for all the vehicle types. Next one. Revenue generation. Taxis can print with advertisements and turn into independent marketing venues of their own. Drivers could pass out flyers and could direct customers to a certain establishment that had a reciprocal relationship with the company. Value-added services could include food deliveries and other type of deliveries that other companies make on a routine basis.
Great yellow line venture. Now we can definitely hope for taxis running the people in uniform very soon. So next coming is Mr. Dipanshu.
Good afternoon, respected judges and audience. I, along with my co-presenter Manshu Pant, am going to pitch up a plan named Devbhoomi Adventures. Uttarakhand is known and renowned for its natural beauty. It flaunts its beautiful mountain ranges, rolling rivers and exotic stations. People hail from around the world to enjoy its natural heritage, flora and fauna. A lot of enthusiasts from around the world also come here to take part in adventure camps and treks to take on some challenge offered by raw nature. Next slide, please.
A brief summary of our project is we are intending to start a website which collaborates all the camps and adventure treks under one head. The motive behind this idea is to provide customers an ease of access where they find all information relating to such events under one plan.
Our objective is to develop a website where one can find information relating to ongoing and upcoming camps, adventure treks and other activities.
To provide all information on the website as to how and what are the procedures to be followed for bookings.
To serve information about what happens in such events, a general idea of all the activities and what all a traveler should pack for a particular destination.
All in all, this website would serve as an encyclopedia for tourists swarming for such activities.
Startup costs and funding. This is a small scale business that we are starting that would not require much funding as the initial inputs will be small. The major amount would go into setting up a proper website which would include in it visits to the many of the camp areas for pictures and also for knowledge of their work. To advertise the business online, online advertisements on social websites is a must which would require a decent money input. The major expense on this business would be actually advertising.
Marketing would be done by online advertising, newspapers, internet and magazines.
The basic competition that we face is actually very huge. Major tourism companies have their own websites to look after their business. Even small camps and trekking societies have their own websites set up, so they all can work on their own also.
We have strengths and weaknesses also. The advantages are that we have a very deep rooted knowledge about the area we are dealing with, and we are in a way connecting with the people who are experts in this field, and so the output will be good.
The disadvantages that we have is that we are a new business company, so it will take us some time to set up a solid audience. The other competitors are more spoken of, and hence we'll have to work extremely hard to come at their mark and eventually overshadow them.
Our goals are that we have to establish ourselves as one of the top websites to provide tourism facilities. We are intending to earn around 90 to 110,000 by the end of every year, increase the number of clients, make clients in the neighboring state, and create some working space.
The solutions that we have for this are that some effective advertisements that we're going to do, marketing not only online but also through door-to-door way, updating knowledge of the work and bringing in new ideas in the website, putting in tremendous hard work, that's the main thing, in making the website one of a kind.
In the end, any business to flourish needs a lot of dedication and hard work. Proper research and time management along with good investments will we be able to make this company, Devbhoomi Adventures, a one of a kind work.
Thank you.
Speak whatever you have to put on. A great plan is Dipanshu, which takes into consideration Nainital as a tourist place, of course. The next speaker would be Navjot.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Today, I Navjot Kaur is here to present my business plan on restaurant. I have given the name of my restaurant as Live Lake Restaurant. Before starting with my business plan, I would like to tell what is business plan all about. Business plan is a formal statement which includes all the basic and major goals of any business plan processing. Moving forward is executive summary of my restaurant. All the costs included in my plan are based on industry trends. This business plan is derived from secondary details market analysis. Initially, I have included buffer in the startup cost to make sure that business is not underfinanced. I have also taken care of traditional and non-traditional risks. Then, mission of restaurant. Our restaurant will be inspiring one, combining with a good atmosphere with excellent and interesting food. We have taken care of welfare employees. Participation and training are equally important for success. Our main missions are as follows: efficient and superior customer service, as customer satisfaction is our prime objective. Having a great food selection, keeping food costs at less than 35% of the revenue. Next. Company summary. It includes the main menu. Our restaurant is focused on serving the needs of the people of Bhintar. There will be also a little bit flexibility in the menu at the starting of the restaurant. Then comes the management part. As you all know that management should be efficient to make any business plan successful. For good management, we need one restaurant manager, cook and chefs, and waiters according to the need. Then comes company summary. The main menu, it includes. Then comes location and operation. Since Bhintar is a strategically suitable place because it is a center of ecotourism, has many engineering and medical colleges. The main segment that will contribute to our growth projections are youth and teenagers, family, tourists and local people. It is estimated that people will generally fall in between 15 to 50. Then comes market analysis. My idea is totally based on preconceived idea. For market analysis, I have taken the help of secondary data available to us. Today, in India, the trends of specialty restaurant is increasing. People want to have a dining experience in the lack of nature. And moreover, food items at reasonable prices. Then comes sales strategy. Our sales strategy requires constantly high quality food, service, speed and atmosphere. We by hiring employees who genuinely enjoy their jobs, continually assessing the quality of all aspects mentioned above, and interacting with the customer personally so that we can get to know about their feedback. And last but not at the least is evaluating food choices for popularity. Then comes financial plan. Restaurant financial model is totally based on the concept plan for the worst but manage for the best. It includes important assumption, risk analysis, profit and loss statement, cash flow statement and balance sheet. At last is our risk analysis. As it is clearly, as it earlier mentioned, the whole plan is totally based on financial plan is budgeted to support the worst case business scenario. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Could we get it? So we hereby come to the end of the workshop. We had some really wonderful ideas coming up, and I wish that all the speakers we had today would turn to be great entrepreneurs in near future. I would once again like to thank all our judges. I would request the judges to kindly present their views about the ideas. Please, sir.
So, good evening to all the students. And first of all, I really congratulate you from the bottom of my heart for starting this e-cell concept. And such activities are really important for our institutions. Now coming to your pitching workshop, we have mentally evaluated the ideas. And we found that this, the first idea presented, it was having quite a value in it, and it can go ahead very well if it can be formulated with a little bit more research. That is what is our, hopefully that is our conclusion. So, first of all, few points that was I have seen that mostly the participation was from first year students. So first year students were coming and then they presenting. From that point of view, it was very good because you are coming out from your nest and speaking and coming with ideas, some entrepreneurship ideas. So it was really good, nice, and entrepreneurship is not easy, not a very easy task. It's a quite tough one. But if you see these ventures can come up and you can fetch some money, it will be really great. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So we hereby come to the end of the pitching workshop. The stars being organized. The bunch we need to tell that to me first, right?
Sorry.
Okay, we hereby come to the end of the pitching workshop. The task was basically organized for the fourth stage. We hope that we are able to complete the task. Thank you so much.